Have you ever observed how growing older brings surprising shifts? Some are beneficial, like acquiring knowledge and independence, but others can be disturbing and even disagreeable. The reality is that many older adults form behaviors that, over time, may result in loneliness, health problems, or damage to their bonds. In this video, we'll examine 8 frequent but often ignored habits of aging that can impact your well-being. Whether you're approaching your later years or have dear ones who are, it's vital to recognize these behaviors and how to steer clear of them. Stay with us until the end to learn easy, practical solutions that can assist you or someone you cherish in enjoying later years filled with vitality, happiness, and closeness. Before we start, I'd be grateful if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It helps me continue sharing aging insights. If you haven't joined yet, I suggest subscribing and activating the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. If you enjoy this video, please leave a comment with 1. If it's not your favorite, comment 0 to help me improve future content. Now, let's dive in. Number 1. Dwelling on history too much. As we age, the past often feels more vivid than the present. We catch ourselves recalling our youth, remembering the awe and thrill we once experienced. Our recollections of past successes, whether career achievements, personal victories, or the pride of nurturing a family, grow more significant in our minds. Old friendships, the ties we once held with people who may no longer be in our lives, often resurface, reminding us of times that now feel easier or more light-hearted. It's a normal part of growing older as we reflect on our journey and the moments that have defined us. However, there's a tendency over time to discuss the past more often. While it's valuable to cherish those memories, sharing them too frequently can lead to unintended outcomes. Repeatedly telling the same tales, especially to younger relatives, might make them feel distant. They may lack the same emotional connection to those moments or the context to fully grasp their importance. This can sometimes create a divide between generations, as they may find it hard to relate to experiences they didn't share. What to do instead? Rather than focusing only on history, it's crucial to encourage others to share their own stories. A great way to keep discussions lively is to ask younger relatives or friends about their lives. What inspires them? What goals they have? And what obstacles they're tackling. Show curiosity about their aspirations, ambitions, and what they're discovering on their paths. This not only builds stronger bonds, but also ensures a balanced exchange of stories and experiences. By being truly interested in others, we inspire them to open up and share their world, fostering a more engaging and mutual dialogue. This approach ensures everyone feels valued and listened to, keeping relationships meaningful and enjoyable for all involved. Number 2. Growing to inflexible and resistant to new ways. Let's be honest, change can be daunting, especially when it feels unneeded or overwhelming. For many older adults, the comfort of familiar routines and the security of long-held beliefs make it tempting to resist the changes happening around them. Whether it's new devices, modern perspectives, or even simple lifestyle adjustments, the instinct is often to cling to what's familiar. It's understandable after all. We've experienced so much, and adopting change can sometimes feel like losing parts of ourselves. However, resisting change too strongly can gradually lead to feelings of disconnection. The world is always changing, and whether we accept it or not, it keeps moving forward. While there's great worth in tradition and time-tested methods, refusing to adapt can leave us behind, both socially and emotionally. By resisting new tools, we might struggle to stay in touch with family or friends who rely on them to connect. Rejecting fresh perspectives can cut us off from chances for growth and connection with others who offer new viewpoints. Even avoiding minor lifestyle tweaks could mean missing out on opportunities for improved health, comfort, or joy. So, what can we do instead? The key is to embrace small, manageable shifts. It doesn't mean abandoning what we value or believe, it simply means taking small steps to stay connected with the world. Start with basic technology. Learn to send a message, try video chatting with loved ones, or get comfortable using a tablet to read updates or watch favorite programs. These small steps don't require a complete life overhaul. They're just a way to keep connections strong and expand your comfort zone gradually. Beyond technology, it's vital to stay open to new ideas and approaches. Adaptation isn't about discarding tradition, it's about preserving your core while allowing space for growth. Be open to hearing different viewpoints and exploring new ways of doing things. This openness to change keeps us engaged with life, strengthens our relationships, and helps us feel vibrant and connected. Ultimately, adaptation isn't about losing who you are, it's about finding ways to stay involved with the world, ensuring we continue to live fully, share meaningful moments, and grow alongside those we care about, even as the world changes. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment one below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your precious time. Number 3. Overlooking personal care. Overlooking personal care is a common issue as people age, often going unnoticed until it starts to affect overall well-being. As older adults age, even routine tasks like bathing, brushing teeth, or changing clothes can become tiring and difficult. Physical limitations, such as reduced mobility or ongoing pain, can make these tasks feel like overwhelming challenges. Additionally, memory issues or mental health struggles, like sadness, can contribute to neglecting personal care. Unfortunately, when personal care slips, it can lead to a range of problems. From health issues like skin infections or tooth decay to social discomfort, embarrassment, or even isolation. The effects of poor care can also harm one's sense of self-worth, leading to feelings of helplessness or frustration. To address this, it's important to take proactive steps to make personal care easier and more manageable. If daily care tasks feel overwhelming, breaking them into smaller, more doable steps can reduce the burden. For example, using a shower seat or tools like long-handled brushes can make bathing simpler and less tiring. Adding grab bars or non-slip mats can improve safety and boost confidence. Setting reminders, whether through a phone alert, written notes, or an app, can help ensure these tasks aren't forgotten. Enlisting help from a family member, caregiver, or even a professional cleaning service can also provide the support needed to maintain care without feeling overwhelmed. It's essential to remember that staying clean and caring for oneself goes beyond appearance. Good personal care plays a key role in maintaining health by preventing infections, improving mobility, and supporting overall well-being. More than that, it fosters confidence and self-respect, which are crucial for mental and emotional health. Maintaining care helps older adults feel good about themselves, boosts their self-esteem, and allows them to stay socially engaged. So, instead of viewing care as just another task, see it as an act of self-care, small but powerful way to nurture your health and preserve your dignity. Number 4. Grumbling too much. As we age, there are certainly many things that can cause stress or irritation: health concerns, financial worries, family challenges, or the inevitable shifts that come with aging. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by these issues and slip into the habit of grumbling. However, when grumbling becomes a regular part of daily life, it can start to strain relationships and even affect personal well-being. The truth is that constantly focusing on the negative can push people away. When someone is always talking about their struggles, it can make conversations feel heavy and draining. The emotional energy required to listen to endless complaints can be exhausting, and it can be hard for others to offer support when they feel their efforts are never enough. Over time, even the most caring family members or close friends may start to pull back, either because they don't know how to help or because they can't keep up with the negativity. While it's natural to seek understanding or sympathy, too much grumbling can unintentionally isolate you from those you care about. The impact of constant grumbling isn't just emotional, it can also affect physical health. Studies show that a negative mindset can increase stress, which can weaken the immune system and worsen health issues. Grumbling too much can reinforce feelings of helplessness and create a mindset where it's hard to see hope or positive possibilities, even in tough times. What to do instead? While it's normal to express frustration occasionally, it's important to find a balance. Acknowledge your challenges, but try not to focus on them too much. It's okay to talk about problems, but also make an effort to share gratitude for the things going well. No matter how small they seem, maybe it's a sunny day, a kind act from a neighbor, or small wins. In your health journey, shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right can greatly change your emotional and physical state. A positive mindset can transform not only your experience of aging, but also how others see and interact with you. People are naturally drawn to positivity because it uplifts and inspires. When you share the good things in your life, it encourages others to connect with you on a more hopeful and engaging level. You become someone others want to be around because your energy is refreshing rather than draining. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means making space for both gratitude and vulnerability. It's about building resilience in tough times by choosing to focus on the blessings in your life. Little perspective can go a long way when you focus on the positive. You'll likely find that your relationships grow stronger, and the world feels a bit brighter. In essence, while grumbling may feel like a natural way to express frustration, practicing gratitude and adopting a positive mindset can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with others and a greater sense of fulfillment in your own life. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your precious time. Number 5. Keeping useless items. As people age, one common challenge is the tendency to hold on to objects that no longer have a real purpose. Whether it's old clothes that no longer fit or outdated documents piled up over the years, older adults may find it hard to let go of these possessions. The emotional connection to items, sometimes tied to memories or a sense of future use, can create a pattern where keeping things becomes a regular habit. Over time, homes filled with clutter, including broken devices, old magazines, or various household items that might be useful someday. While it's natural to want to keep things with sentimental value or potential use, the buildup of these items can have negative effects. The clutter can make living spaces feel chaotic, overwhelming, and cramped, which can increase feelings of anxiety or sadness. Moreover, it can create physical risks in the home. Piles of old boxes or unused items can make it hard to move safely, creating tripping hazards that lead to accidents. Excessive items can also block access to important areas like doors, windows, or emergency exits, adding to the sense of distress. As clutter grows, older adults may feel even less motivated to deal with it. They may be overwhelmed by the task of sorting through a lifetime of possessions, unsure where to start, or afraid of letting go of something meaningful. This cycle of keeping and inaction can prevent them from fully enjoying their living space or finding peace of mind. What to do instead? Declutter regularly and create a calm environment. Instead of holding on to items that no longer add value to life, it's vital to make decluttering a regular practice. Consider taking small steps at a time, perhaps focusing on one area of the home or sorting through a single box or drawer each week. It may feel overwhelming at first, but breaking it down into manageable tasks can make it more approachable. Start by evaluating the usefulness of each item. Ask yourself, does this bring joy or serve a purpose in my life today? If the answer is no, consider letting it go. Items that are no longer needed can be donated to others who could benefit, recycled responsibly, or discarded if they're beyond use. This approach not only clears physical space, but also eases the emotional weight these items may carry. A clean, organized home can foster a sense of calm, offering clarity and focus that may have been lost amidst the clutter. It can reduce the stress of searching for things you truly need and provide a safer, more navigable environment. The act of decluttering isn't just about removing physical items, it's also about creating mental space. When surroundings are tidy, it's easier to think, reduce anxiety, and embrace daily life with ease and control. Ultimately, maintaining a clutter-free home isn't about perfection, it's about balance. Keep only what truly adds value to your life and make regular efforts to reassess and refresh your living space. This ongoing process will allow you to enjoy a more peaceful, efficient, and fulfilling environment as you age. Number 6. Ignoring health concerns until they grow serious. How often have you or someone you know dismissed a minor health issue, thinking it would simply resolve itself? Whether it's a slight cough, a minor ache, or a bit of tiredness, it's easy to ignore these signals, convincing ourselves they're not worth worrying about. Many older adults, in particular, tend to avoid doctors until the issue becomes much more serious. They may hope the symptoms will disappear, or feel that seeing a healthcare professional is unnecessary unless it's an emergency. Unfortunately, this mindset can lead to a risky pattern of neglecting health until it's too late. Ignoring these seemingly small issues doesn't just lead to unnecessary discomfort, it can result in avoidable hospital stays, costly treatments, or even permanent damage. What could have been a simple fix can turn into a major medical issue, requiring more extensive care, higher costs, and a longer recovery time. This can affect both physical and mental well-being, as it becomes harder to recover from something that could have been addressed early. The longer you delay addressing a health concern, the harder it can be to reverse the damage. And in some cases, it may become irreversible. What to do instead? Take your health seriously. This isn't just about addressing major, alarming symptoms. It's about noticing the small signals your body is sending. Getting regular checkups with your doctor is crucial. They can help catch potential issues before they become serious. Even if you think the problem is minor, it's always better to have it checked than to risk it becoming something major. Listen to your body. It's sending you messages every day. If something feels off, don't ignore it and seek medical attention sooner rather than later. Preventative care isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about ensuring you maintain a healthy, active, and fulfilling life for as long as possible. Remember, preventative measures can save your life. A simple checkup or early intervention can lead to better treatment, improved outcomes, and a higher quality of life, free from the stress of serious, treatable conditions. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving and living well. At every stage of life. Number 7. Expecting too much from relatives. As we age, it's natural to hope that our relatives will be a steady source of support, especially when facing the challenges of growing older. We may picture them visiting regularly, helping with daily chores, or offering financial help when needed. However, placing heavy expectations on relatives can often lead to disappointment and frustration. The reality is that relatives have their own lives, responsibilities, and challenges to manage. They might be juggling careers, raising children, or dealing with personal struggles that prevent them from providing the level of support we might hope for. The more we rely on them, whether emotionally, financially, or socially, the more strain it can place on both sides, potentially causing resentment or emotional distance. Expecting too much from relatives can create an imbalance in relationships. It can make them feel overwhelmed or pressured to meet needs they can't fulfill, which can unintentionally lead to feelings of isolation or rejection on both ends. As we age, we must recognize that relatives shouldn't be the sole source of our emotional or practical support. While their love and care are invaluable, expecting them to always be available or meet every need can become unrealistic and harmful to the relationship. What to do instead? Instead of placing too much pressure on your relatives, focus on building independence. This means learning to manage your own needs, whether emotional, financial, or social. Creating a support system beyond the family is essential for a fulfilling and balanced life. This could involve making new friends, joining social groups, or pursuing hobbies that bring joy and purpose. Not only will these activities keep you mentally and physically engaged, but they'll also expand your circle of support, making you less reliant on relatives. It's important to cherish your family and the time spent with them, but don't expect them to be your only source of happiness or care. By taking responsibility for your well-being and fostering meaningful connections with others, you can ensure you lead a richer, more self-sufficient life as you age. This approach not only strengthens your relationships with relatives, but also empowers you to embrace the future with confidence and fulfillment. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your precious time. Number 8. Growing too withdrawn. As we age, One of the most subtle yet harmful habits that can creep into our lives is social withdrawal. At first, it may seem harmless, spending a bit more time alone, declining one or two invitations, skipping phone calls, or choosing a quiet evening at home. However, over time, these small choices can grow into a deep disconnection from the world. It's a gradual shift that may not seem significant at the moment, but it can have serious consequences for both the mind and body. When we distance ourselves from those around us, it doesn't just affect our social lives, it impacts our emotional well-being, mental health, and even physical health. Loneliness becomes a heavy burden, one we often don't recognize until it's too late. Over time, withdrawal can lead to sadness, a sense of purposelessness, and a decline in mental clarity. Studies show that social withdrawal can be as harmful to health as smoking or obesity, increasing the risk of serious issues like heart disease, high blood pressure, or even early mortality. The less you engage with others, the more your mind and body suffer. But social withdrawal doesn't have to be inevitably. You can take control of your well-being by making deliberate efforts to stay connected. The simple act of interacting with people, whether joining a local group, attending social events, or regularly calling old friends, can make a big difference. Even small interactions, like chatting with a neighbor or sharing a coffee with a loved one, can provide significant mental and emotional benefits. These moments of connection foster feelings of belonging and lift your mood, which in turn supports overall health and longevity. The truth is, aging is a privilege. Not everyone gets the chance to grow old, reflect on a lifetime of memories, and witness the world's changes. But aging, while thriving, as you age, is not automatic. It's a choice that requires awareness, effort, and the courage to adapt. It means confronting habits that no longer serve us, breaking free from the withdrawal that quietly creeps in, and taking deliberate steps toward a more vibrant, fulfilling life. If any of the habits discussed here, like pulling back from social life, resonated with you, don't feel discouraged. The first step toward change is simply recognizing where things need to shift. It's never too late to reconnect with those who matter. Embrace your later years with dignity, and create a life full of joy, meaning, and connection. Remember, how we age is largely in our hands. With mindful changes, however small, every stage of life can be more than routine. It can be a time of deep connection, rich fulfillment, and endless adventure. From overcoming withdrawal to finding new purpose, the possibilities for enriching your later years are limitless. You're never too old to embrace life with open arms and renewed energy. As we wrap up, think about what you've learned today. Which of these habits struck a chord with you? What's one thing you'll take from this video and start practicing in your own life? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share how you plan to make your later years truly vibrant. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful tips on aging with strength, dignity, and joy.